Always being behind on the comic scene, this was a very new purchase for me. I just bought this last week, and I read it one night and immediately read it again afterwards, and that is a good sign. It seems everything I review here turns out to be gold, or at least good. Anyway, this is a great comic. I can't really stress that enough. I was not expecting a whole lot from this, to be honest. I mean, really, it's called Marvel Zombies. How good can it be, right? But the positive reviews did lead me to buy it alongside what I was already getting, World War Hulk, which I will do a review for later. But right now, Marvel Zombies. Marvel Zombies is a horror comic and about exactly what you'd expect it to be. It takes place right after the events of the Ultimate Fantastic Four, where they find this universe, and it doesn't really matter if you pick that one up, because it explains the circumstances in the first page, and it's very easy to understand because, well, we've seen this situation millions of times before. But not with superheroes, or at least not at this scale. The story begins, basically, they have killed next to everyone on Earth by eating them, all of the Marvel heroes. And the only two uninfected mutants left, as that we know of, are Black Panther and Magneto. And the first 40 or so pages, actually, are just a straight-out battle of all the Marvel zombies with Magneto. And it is a kick-ass battle scene. And the Black Panther is not normally someone I like. I think his character is cliched and racist, but regardless, he's actually pretty good in this. He didn't do a whole lot admittedly, but his role in the story is especially disturbing. And on that topic, I was really surprised at the amount of violence in this. I mean, god damn, this is a violent comic. Like, people get lit. I mean, you'd think it would be from a zombie movie. It's like, okay, they get eaten, but Jesus Christ, people really do get eaten in this. Like, their faces are torn off, someone's leg is ripped off, in full gory detail. It's nasty, but you know what? I like it. And even more so because along with that nastiness, they have a really great sense of humor. Like, the Hulk eats someone's leg at one point, and as he's digesting it, he turns back into Banner because his hunger has been satisfied. But his stomach only still being the same size it was, the leg basically rips through the front of his stomach, and he's like, "Oh crap! Someone punched me so I can turn back into the Hulk." It's got the really kind of dark humor like that. I mean, if Spider-Man's always complaining, and he's like, "Oh no, I ate Mary Jane," and like I said, it's kind of silly, but it's the fun kind of humor that you really. I'm sure people that are fans of this genre, or fans of the characters, will definitely appreciate. There's millions of cameos. I can't even begin to summarize them, so I won't bother. But suffice to say, if you have a favorite Marvel hero, he is more than likely here. And that's actually quite impressive that they managed to maintain a good character with a lot of them. The main group consists of generally the A-list heroes, so, well, not so A-list, some of them, but they have Giant Man, Captain America, Spider-Man, the Hulk, so on and so on. And though this comic does have a good many action scenes, none of them feel extremely forced. Outside of the last bit, or the first bit with the battle with Magneto, and the battle with another extremely famous Fantastic Four villain, there really isn't a whole lot of huge action scenes. And I think that's actually to its benefit, because, let's face it, how are most people going to win against an army of superpowered zombies? And I think a lot of it, outside of the humor aspect, which is greatly appreciated, really dark, I love this kind of dark humor, is generally just the problems that they have to deal with. There's very few things where the zombies are actually the main characters. And it's funny because of it, because they seem to have just as many problems. They're like, oh, how do we get something to eat? They try to figure out their situation as zombies, and some of them just don't give a fuck that they're zombies or not. They're just like, hey, I'm hungry, and go eat other people. I think that's really funny, because, I mean, like Wolverine, zombie Wolverine, that is. I mean, yeah, that guy's a dick in real life. Of course he's going to go just ripping people apart when he's hungry. He's practically a wild animal to begin with. But, yeah, I'm not sure. The art is extremely dark, and it fits the subject matter appropriately. Everyone has an appropriately undead feel. The covers themselves are extremely well done. I'll post a few here because they really are great. And a lot of them are playoffs of classic covers, such as the Hulk vs. Wolverine, or Wolverine vs. Hulk in the Hulk Visionaries collection. And except it's Zombie Hulk and Zombie Wolverine. It's cute. Or where Mary Jane and Spider-Man get married, except they're zombies this time. And it's like I said, I'll post a few of them here. and the general comic artwork is fluid and detailed, but not detailed enough so as to suggest to make it too realistic, which I think works to its benefit. Like a lot of their mouths, there's a lot of black shadow shading, which I think gets around a lot of details, but at the same time looks extremely cool. And it's not overdone, so you never really get tired of that. But yeah, Marvel Zombies #1. It's pretty short. It's like 136 pages, not long, but you probably can find it for 10 to 15 bucks, which is definitely worth it. This is one of the best comics I've read in a while. I feel like a broken record because it seems everything I tend to review here, most stuff, tends to be something that the best that I've seen in a while. But whatever. Try and get some more shit reviews out for you. Oh boy, I know there's some coming up. But Marvel Zombies is definitely a comic to check out.